Yeah, where there's bees, there's fucking honey, man.
Dude, oh my god. There's definitely, like, big smearings of blood honey from the wasp babies, like, all along the crenellations. I just want to put that out there. There's the smell of burnt honey, which I don't know what that smells like, but I'm sure it's, like,
Gonna have to put a
strangely delicious in some kind of grotesque...
Put a fucking content warning on this motherfucker, Craig.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
But the prospector is like badly fucking injured, right?
Yeah.
So would is not like the leader of this group in any way, but is sort of like maybe the brain or something like that, but would just kind of like stand up and be like, I need rest, right? Like short rest at least, kind of like expectation. I don't know if anybody actually gives a shit about that, right? But that's what the prospector would probably like do and start maybe like wandering back. Craig, you said there's a
this
building. This is like a hostel or like a tenement of sorts.
Yep, over here.
Yeah. Might just sort of wander towards there.
That's fine. Yeah. Jeremy, Bass.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move over to the prospector since he's pretty much the leader of the party. I'm gonna be like, sure, we should stick around here. We do have a job. He did pay me for something.
Oh, nice. Wait, are you talking to the prospector?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the prospector is over here. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can move around wherever. We're not in combat right now, so yeah, just kind of, it doesn't matter how far you can move or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right? Just
I'll be like, you did pay me to protect your caravan.
Nice.
The prospector would say, whatever your cost, we'll pay it in full. I need to take a break before we continue on.
All right, you got it, boss.
If what's behind these doors is anything like what I imagine, I suspect coin will not be the thing we're worried about.
All right, well, wherever you go, I follow, as long as I get paid.
Nice.
I'll walk off back. You can say something?
I think y'all gold stalkers have maybe bitten off a little more than you can chew here. I think we should get out of here, but certainly not leaving by myself, so...
I'd be a little suspicious. Like, what do you know that we don't know?
All of the way out, like this doorway that is down here, right? Is,
that's also true. I forgot.
Right?
We're blocked, so we need to get out of here.
The stream is going somewhere, right? There is a flowing.
I guess,
stream.
yeah. Maybe what I more should say is like I think we need to focus our efforts on getting out of here rather than chasing shiny metals. But
I understand what you're saying, but get me. A job is a job. I must complete the job, then, leave.
I want to hear
gotta do it as a group.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to hear from Tiberious real quick, and then let's take a quick fiver. Yeah, Tiberious.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot the commander's name again. What was her name?
Amelia.
Captain Amelia? Is that right?
Captain Amelia, yeah.
I'm assuming she has some type of weapon.
Yeah, she has a long sword and shield.
I'm gonna try to grab her arm and wrists of her sword arm and pull her up onto the not palisades, like the crenulated wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, ladies and gentlemen, the defender of Paladins, Commander Amelia, and Green Flame Blade says for the component it needs to be a weapon. It doesn't say that it has to be my weapon.
Right. No.
So I'm gonna raise her hand.
Yeah.
With her weapon in her hand and cast Green Flame Blade to ignite it in like a golden golden flame.
Yeah, dude, give me another you can do deception, you can do I'd take performance or perform. Whichever one you prefer, and definitely roll that with advantage because you're totally acting right now.
Sure. Boop.
People like cheer, you know, these dudes up on the wall and stuff, they're like putting their armor back on now finally. The other paladins in the area like applaud her efforts and everything. And you know, she'll thank you for everything that you've done to already protect this place. She'll say, you know, and again, she'll like welcome you guys to stay in the hostel and make sure that you guys have food and everything. She'll be like, you know, the food's not the best. We eat the cave fish here, but it does make for a digestible soup, or digestible stew. She'll invite all of you to stay and make sure that you have like good accommodations and everything. And
That
then,
is that is very kind. I will definitely take you up on that.
Mhm.
Of course, I need to speak to my compatriots to give you an answer before this is over. But we did get banged up quite a bit. We'd like to take a breather, if you don't mind.
Well, you see, she'll say, absolutely, yes, rest, but understand that there isn't always much time for a breather here. And as she says that, right, a ballista bolt, right, a big-ass arrow is going to, like, probably fly and hit, like, this paladin. This one right here. Oh, man, let's get a good, like, blood effect.
Yeah, get
for
that
this
blood
guy.
effect.
Give me that blood, baby.
How do you guys feel about a beam of blood? Because
Flaunt it if you got it.
Yes.
just a fucking geyser.
Hell yeah.
He's not dead. He might be.
What?
A ballista bolt hits this dude and knocks him back into the river.
Oh, shit.
And the paladin's up there. It's like, it's Mother's firing her bow again. Quick, everybody get inside.
What's going on with him in the river?
He's in the river, dude. He's gonna be okay.
How gnarly is that river?
He's 100% dead.
I mean, it's purple. It can't be great.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
He's wearing heavy armor.
Like,
Yeah.
what happens if I jump into that
For sure.
river and start pulling this dude out?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Do you want to pull him out?
I do.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, what are you pulling him out with?
Like, I'm gonna just jump in after him.
Oh shit, really?
As long as the river's not, like, immediately, like, gnarly as shit, you know what I mean? Like, if it's just, like, clearly a pool of acid, then I'm not going to do
It
that.
is not a pool of acid. It's honest. It's not that deep. It does have like a bit of a pool to it. You know, it's probably
Yeah.
like not
Next
like
shot.
chest deep or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's just, like, one of kind of the features of Bane Radosh is just being, like, kind of naturally athletically gifted and such.
Yeah.
And so he would just, like, ditch his weapons and stuff, whatever he can do to immediately lighten his load.
Okay.
And his armor is not that heavy. It's basically just some, like, cobbled together pieces and stuff like that.
Yeah. Throw,
So he would hop in.
throw,
Can I assist him
athletics.
by
Oh.
throwing him a rope as I see him making a running jump into this river?
Hell yeah, man. That sounds good.
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
just gonna grab a rope out of my bag and throw it to him as he's like charging
yeah.
up.
Bane might yell to, like, tie it to the
Yeah, I'm already doing
yeah,
it.
the wall or whatever, and then I'll, like, drag him back
Yeah,
a
that's
bit
fine.
or something like that. Do
Yeah.
you want some, like, athletics for that?
Yeah, athletics. Don't drown.
All right.
Surviving that baby bee swarm and then like drowning is a shitty way to die.
Yeah, it's, like, probably not great, right?
Right. Oh
Would-
god.
We're drowning.
So, seeing this, would Bass just be able to immediately just walk into the river, grab him, and just pull him out?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Give me also give me an athletics roll.
Athletics? Cool.
This is athletics to make his way down.
This would be. Do you just want to jump in? This is
Yeah,
just to
pretty
like
much.
carry. This is kind of to do everything, right? To go in there and pull these
Yeah,
guys out. We're
mhm.
seeing how many
Would an
players
18
are
work?
stuck in this river.
Could we
Yeah.
say
Would
he
an
has
18 work?
advantage because he has a rope, so I can like try to pull him up?
Would an
Yeah.
18 work?
Oh man. Okay. Hold on. Wait. So Jeremy's jumping in. Bass is jumping in on an 18 to like wrangle these guys, and then
Mm-hmm.
we've got Tiberious managing the rope. Correct. right?
Yep.
Tiberious, do you want to also do an athletics roll for me?
No. I'm just securing the rope right now. I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm not gonna have time to tie it off and then jump in.
But you want to like pull these guys in though, right?
I'll just hold the anchor.
Yeah, you got it. You got
But
it anchored. If you want to throw a roll for me for just
Yeah,
athletics and
I'm not swimming, right? Like I'm just
Right.
like standing on the water.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine you're picking up the both of these guys, right?
Yeah. Want me to roll you a strength check and see if I can pick them up both?
Oh, I thought you got 18 on your athletics.
Yeah,
So
that got an 18
yeah,
on the
that's what
athletics.
I was looking for. That was to
Oh, okay.
handle these dudes. And for Tiberius to reel these guys in, I would like athletics. If that's cool.
Yeah, because I'm pretty much preventing them from drowning.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. It takes a bit, but you're able to get these dudes in. You can between
I'm not the strongest.
between Bass and that's fine. Between Bass and Tiberius and Bane Radosh's attempted swimming, you guys can all rescue this paladin who he's definitely like really hurt. He might be dead.
It might be.
Might be dead.
By now.
He's got a ballista bolt through him, and he's gasping though. Once you pull him back up, Amelia, is going to immediately like drop, like lay on hands on him or something like that, or start like praying to Feosanari, and start to like see if she can save this dude.
Alright. Bring him over.
This guy will thank you. What happened to the rest of the caravan? Right? We can. You guys can take your time. You can rest. They'll let you rest in the hostel, which is what I'm going to call it. It's not really. I mean, maybe once, like I said, once upon a time, it might have been some kind of hostel. I'll just pull everybody over there. You don't really see anybody.
Roll that in the. Oh, sorry.
What?
If I roll hit dice, should I roll it in the roll 20 here? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. You guys can take a long rest if you want to.
Oh, well.
Or short rest. It's really up to you. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, I didn't lose that many hit points, so I would be fine with a short rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with the short.
Nice.
I'm fine with short. I can try to make it work.
Yeah. Nice. If you guys want to throw some hit dice about it, I trust y'all can heal up some. One person who isn't here.
Oh, fuck.
Dang, Sam. There you go. That's what you need, man.
Like that.
Is a dude who you will meet. I don't have a picture for him or anything like that, but he's in his underwear. He's an old guy, quite old, probably like in his 70s. Brother Abigan, who parades around. After he finishes his fish stew, he puts the bowl upon his head and berates. He kind of says, he's singing loudly the devotional hymns of Feosanari, right? And then he starts to make he kind of like changes them up, right? Like I'm trying to think of an example. When like kids take a song and then they like make it into like a weird goofy song, right? Like Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin Laid an Egg, that sort of thing, right? Classics like that. He does that, but with like the devotional hymns of
Feosanari.
He sings these
a classic liturgical setting.
yeah. So he sings these rude little ditties about the folly of the order's task. The other brothers around, like, every once in a while, one of them will try to like shush him, but he's largely just ignored. This is where everybody comes to eat, right? This has sort of become like the mess hall. The barracks is where they keep their armor, and it's where the soldiers kind of rest and everything. But this is like used as like a mess hall kind of like meeting area. And you guys can rest here.
Is there like a table?
Oh yeah,
that's
absolutely.
like off by itself that we're not going to be like interrupted or that. Like, are they watching us like a hawk, or are they just letting us?
They're kind of letting you guys roam around freely here. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, gentlemen, I think we have a little bit to discuss here. Why don't we get some stew in us? figure out what we're doing here.
Yeah, seems good.
No, yes, definitely. Let me eat.
Just a robot pouring like fish stew, like like lubricating your gears with fish stew.
Not even just like putting it up to my mouth, like where my mouth would be. Just like, oh, seems I don't want it.
Yeah, go ahead and talk amongst yourselves freely here, guys. Kind of get a strategy going. There's definitely some weird stuff going on, right? I mean, for one, you just got attacked by some strange monsters. This is a weird order. There's like on the other side of the wall seems to be like a desert of sand. There's a dragon overhead that is emitting the light. They're talking about a witch. They're under constant attack. You guys seem to be the only survivors, and there's no real immediate way out of here shy of digging your way out.
Am I the only one that's getting cult vibes here?
No.
Definitely not.
To be fair, I feel like most religions are a cult.
I mean,
I feel like we're in good with this one.
yeah.
Well, Sam, I feel like you're next in line here. My job is to keep you guys safe.
Well,
What do you think we
I
should do in this
double on that.
situation?
Gallows would look to you and sort of say, would kind of, this is what I was talking about before, right? Would kind of like snicker and say he didn't realize there was like a holy man amongst our numbers. And would ask, now that you've gained the respect of our hosts here, what are the chances you could learn what's on the other side of that door? Perhaps they could even escort us through.
I feel like that can easily be done.
I mean, even if that doesn't work, I could try to intimidate him.
Prospector would sort of like, put a hand up to the bass here and be like, I was trying to make a honey joke, right? But, something along the lines of like, I feel like diplomacy will be our ally here more so than force.
You get more flies with honey than vinegar.
That's right.
More
Oh my god,
bees.
that's exactly what the fuck I was going for. Yeah.
All right, shoot yourself. I'll be available if you need me.
Nice.
So
Somebody's got to talk to this this fucking weirdo making up stories though, right?
Yeah, if you guys want to. Yeah, by all means, please.
So just to be clear, we are trying to get into this keep.
That's what it sounds like. Trying to get on the
Prospector
other
is very, like, without sharing any motivation, sort of like fatalistically just wants to get through that door. Probably because he's a little bit crazy in general, right?
Craig, is there a chance we can go back to the other map?
Yeah, totally. Let me zoom you guys.
I mean, unless
over
this
there.
one's still playing a part or what have you. But like those buildings and stuff that we saw are like the ones right there inside the gate, right?
Correct. Yeah. So one is the bridge itself, which it's not depicted on. In fact, don't worry about it. Right there's this like light post thing here. Don't worry about that right now. There is. Actually, I'm sorry. That's not one. That's like a 7 or something.
Yeah, it's 7, I think.
Yeah, it's 7. Try to move these numbers around so we can read them better. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Just grab the whole thing and fucking ruin it. Oh, dumb me. Oh, I hate myself. Oh god. No. So 2 is the hostel, right? That you guys are currently in. 4 over there is the barracks. 7 is the bridge. 5 is a church. To Bright Palamedes, and specifically like the sect of Theosinari, right? You could recognize Theosinari is not like a super well like known thing. Like if everybody's familiar with the Palamedians, you all know a little bit about it, right? It'd be hard to miss. 9 on the other side of the wall here is like a little house, right? It's just a nice little house with a little patio on it, or a little balcony rather. And then there's these stairways that lead past the twin obelisks that the light-emitting coatl figure-eights around. And then there is the pyramid over there in 11. And you see that stuff kind of like way off in the distance.
So you're just gonna ignore the pentagram in the floor?
Yeah, do you want to talk about the pentagram on which one? This one over here, number 3, or this
Well,
one?
no, on by number 9.
Yeah, by number 9. Yeah. Someone
Is
would
that supposed to be
explain
there?
that to
That is
you.
a holy symbol. How dare you?
Someone would probably
Oh.
would be willing to explain that to Tiberious, right? So someone would explain this. I'll give you guys some like more info and stuff. I want to keep things kind of rolling along here so we can like wrap up at a reasonable hour.
How long do you think you got?
Huh?
I said, how long do you think you got?
I can play for another hour and a half. I can play till 2.
Oof.
My
time has reached.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. All right, that's okay. Thanks for playing, dude.
Not gonna lie, it was hella fun, dude.
Yeah.
All right, well, pleasure to play with you guys today. If I see
Hell
you
yeah,
any
man.
other day.
Have a good night.
Yeah, dude, have a
absolutely.
good
Hey,
one.
man, that was sick.
Later.
So we can keep things rolling, right? The order would fill you guys in that Yorta is the witch, and Yorta they think is actually able to maybe leave the cave. So every morning they pray to Feosanari at the temple to pull her back into her cage.
And her cage is her cage 6 or 8?
Her cage is 9. This nice
okay.
little house.
Oh.
Okay. So they pull her back to this like pentagram symbol over here.
Nice.
And you know, over the years that she's spent here, she's got herself a nice little like hut. Or it's not even a hut, it's more like a nice little hovel house thing.
Looks like more space than my house.
It's
Yeah,
actually
that-
way more space than my apartment.
Dude, that's a motherfucking estate. I don't know what you're
It's-
talking
it's
about.
Definitely an estate.
That's got a fountain.
That's bigger than my entire fucking apartment building.
That's a good $500,000 here in Portland.
Yeah, shit, man. Holy fuck. Other things. 8 is Emilio's like quarters, is like the captain's quarters,
Oh, okay.
and there is like there's more space between these two buildings than what's depicted on this map. Okay, but there is like a little like rope and bucket.
Yeah.
That they used to use to communicate with Yorta, but it has since fallen out of use.
Wait, where is that?
It is like right here up by
Yeah.
8. There's like this little like rope and
Okay.
bucket thing.
Yeah. do that.
That is, this thing would be super long, right? It's like probably like a zip line that's like 200 or 300 yards long, right? Quite some distance that they used to like pull, and they used to send messages back and forth at one point or another. And then 6. Oh god, I need to stop grabbing this thing and moving it around. I need to just get off the layer. I hate myself sometimes. So 6 over here is a pile of ash. And that is where sometimes they collect the bodies of the aberrations that Yorta summons, and they pile them up there and burn them.
Okay.
Oh, damn. That's just a fucking crematorium.
Yeah.
Full of
That's
just like wasp babies.
Full of wasp babies. There's some other ones. Other things they might mention if you guys bring up about like going on the other side, someone would chime in and be like, well, yeah, we don't go across anymore because of the Gorgon. Yeah, so there's a lot of goodies there for you guys. What's
Upon
everybody-
hearing that, Bane Radosh is just like, yes, that makes sense.
We once
Wait,
does the
across
Gorgon do?
across where is the Gorgon?
Like through the door, right?
Yeah.
Through the main gate.
Mm-hmm. The Gorgon was summoned by Yorta long ago, and we once tried to lead a siege to capture her and keep her closer to us. But she summoned the Gorgon, and many in our ranks were turned to stone from its breath.
Well, going through that door is quickly becoming a non-option.
After like a moment or two of additional like thought about it, Bane Raidosh is also just like, oh, and by the way, who's like the mother?
Oh, nice, yeah.
And how goddamn big is her bow?
Mother is a servant of Yorta. She built her from marble that she carved out of the rock. It is an animated golem that fires a large bow. So you
Bane
gotta
just
look out for
gives
that
like a
shit.
very skeptical look to the Prospector at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's sounding worse.
Fucking, they're really terrifying.
The Prospector might just be. Oh, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, like, multiple Dark Souls games, like archers.
Yes.
The giant archer in Dark Souls 3, especially, so
Very
fucking
bad.
dope. Yeah, go ahead.
Prospector would probably take a moment would just sort of like, wave this kind of skepticism away and sort of like say, give me a moment to think, and would go outside. And just as a dumb RP thing that I don't expect to do anything, Craig.
Yeah.
I want to use one of my artificer infusions, which is what I would imagine to be like a dowsing rod, essentially, which is the Wand of Secrets.
Okay.
Which is just really like, I want to get sort of, it's only got like a 30-foot radius, right? So that doesn't cover very much of this map, like at all.
Right.
And I think I would just, for like RP purposes, I would probably just sort of like, wander some of the edges of this, like over here and where the rock has fallen and things like that.
Yeah.
And maybe near the crematorium kind of thing. Just to sort of like burn a charge or two on this wand to see if there are like any kind of like secret exits from this place. Secret passages, which I assume there are none. I just want to do that as like an RP thing.
Give me an investigation roll with advantage.
Oh, baby. Like that. I don't know how to do advantage, so I'll just do this twice.
Yeah, it's fine.
18.
Nice. One thing that you find, so as you are investigating about and you make your way around the church area, towards the back you can see two old paladins like moving some boxes, like some crates and stuff, down into the basement. You recognize the boxes because they bear the stamp, the insignia of the Empire, which means that these are the very same boxes that you were transporting.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Boom! Big plot twist there, guys. Sorry.
Damn.
So wait, they took the shit that was in our caravan?
Yeah, they have the shit that was on your caravan, right?
Do you remember when Bane accused them of trapping people down here and then trying to like convince them to work for them and just like gaslighting everybody? Bane remembers that.
And stealing all of our fucking like shit, right? Craig, I don't know if I would confront I don't think that I would confront them right here. Right now. I think that I would come back to the hostel and sort of just convey that to the others, particularly Bane. And just to kind of like kind of my trust in these paladins is eroding. It seems that they have taken what they can from our caravan. Perhaps they even triggered the rockfall. I don't know.
Can we like kind of have a group convo away from
Yeah, you guys are all. Yeah, you guys kind of have like your own little space. They're not really watching you that much.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys can have a nice little private powwow.
I don't know. It seems like Tiberious, you've been able to get pretty chummy with these.
I can
Zealots
probe
here.
for some information if you'd like. I see someone across the room that might give us some answers.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if and this is also
over to the guy wearing the bowl on his head.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can talk to that guy.
and like I want to also kind of again bring up like the fucking tunnel dragon. Like that's still.
You keep saying it like we know what it is.
Well, so that's the thing.
What else do you need to know, man?
Yeah. Whether you were there for the initial like conversation or not, I think Luvon will just kind of say to you, ask her about the tunnel dragon. I mean, if this is some sort of trap, then how did they seem to pull that off? As far as I think I'm pretty positive that the tunnel dragon caused this collapse. I felt it. I felt it deep in my core. But
I can feel it in my plums. Sorry.
I have no idea how these strange deep-dwelling paladins would have any connection, any sort of sway on that sort of power. It's the tunnel dragon.
Yeah, dude. The
Tunnel dragon
paladins,
is like a.
Anybody in the room like turns to like look at you whenever you say it's the tunnel dragon.
Yeah,
right?
he says it's kind of loud.
Tiberious, how are you
Is
feeling?
it like? Is it like the? Wait, is it like the world serpent? Like, is it like some like insanely mythological being that we're talking about here?
Who knows, man? You don't fucking know. You're not a mountain dweller. I mean, you kind of are actually, but
How was the reaction to the other people about him screaming about the tunnel dragon? Did it seem like they were like, "Fuck is a tunnel dragon," or was it like
they just sort of like gasp, and they might say like, "What of the tunnel dragon?" If anything. And I know Tiberious, you were looking to go to talk to Brother Abigan, who is this like kind of crazed dude who seems to kind of lost it. Right? He's kind of maybe lost his nerve having been down here for so long guarding.
Well, I'll try to probe for information, and I'll call over to Abigail.
Yeah.
So take that bowl off your head. Come over here and play some dice with me.
Dice.
Get over here, old man.
Certainly. I would much rather take my chances on the bones than I would out there, where my fate would be sealed by arrow or wasp baby. And he'll play dice with you. For certain. Yeah.
I'm busting out my weighted dice for
Okay.
the Charlatan background.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, Abigail, I put 5 gold on the table.
Yeah.
Evens odds?
Oh, evens.
And I roll my weighted dice.
Okay. Yeah. Is it always?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how the weighted dice works. If there's a higher chance or.
Yeah. No. I
Yeah,
mean, you can just do it, dude. Give me a deception roll with or actually, if you're just trying to, your end game here is to like get
Just
this guy to
probe
give
for
you
information.
information.
The gold
right?
doesn't really matter.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I'm just probing for information. The gold doesn't really matter.
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage. How about that?
Boop.
Damn, dude.
Hell yeah.
Big rolls. So you can you can keep the dice going. You can keep this dice game going and
Yeah,
mix up the odds and evens.
just repeatedly rolling as I talk to him. So, Abigail, tell me about yourself. Looks like you've been down here quite a bit.
I've
What
been
can
down.
you tell me if these other people can't?
It's all crazy. You know, we're supposed to be the wardens of this place. We're supposed to keep that witch trapped behind her walls. But really, all she's done is made us the prisoners. She comes and goes as she pleases. You see, I was there. I was there and I saw it. I saw it when we crossed the sands. She could wade into the pool atop the pyramid, and she vanished. She went somewhere else, and then she came back, and she brings with her whatever she wants from wherever she goes. This is a game. This is a game for her, just like what we're playing now. But the funny joke of it all is that this isn't a cage for the witch. This is a cage for us believers.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Sorry guys, I don't know. I went off real hard for a second.
quite a theory.
Were you reading that, or did you just make that up on
I
the
just
fucking
made
spot?
that up, dude.
Holy
Hell yeah.
fuck, dude. That is some pro DM shit.
The spirit, dude. I was feeling the spirit of Feo Sonari on that one. Whew.
That's why we pay him the big bucks.
What can you tell me about that dragon that's floating around the obelisk?
The witch brought that with her once to toy with us. She thought it would be some kind of cruel joke. It spins and dances about those towers endlessly. It is nice to see without the torchlight, and you do grow used to it. She said that it was to make a mockery of us.
Oh, don't worry. So, if given the chance, I'll run this witch through.
So
I get up and knock on his bowl on his head and pay him his gold.
Oh, gold. Haven't had much use for this down here for quite some time. You know, there used to be Dvargir who would come and trade with us. We used to have a small boat that we would sail down the river to their city. A strange place.
There's a city down the river. What type of city?
A Dvargir city. Do you know of the Dvargir son? He'll call
No.
him son, right? So I'm saying Dvargir, but what I mean is Dwergar, or Duger, or deep dwarves, right? But also in this world, so I'm pulling this. I don't know, Joe, if you're familiar with any of Patrick Stewart's work. So I'm a huge fan of. There's a dude who writes modules. His name Patrick Stewart, not to be confused with Captain Picard. But he has some really amazing modules. And he wrote a fantastic little book called he wrote Deep Carbon Observatory, which is a module I've been trying to get people to play in. And also he wrote Veins of the Earth, which is a really nasty, super crazy Underdark thing. So I'm lifting the Dvargir from his work rather than the typical D&D canon. And yeah, so the Dvargir are weird, crazy people who worship their work, basically. They worship the future. They're crazy futurists, and they just work all day and toil underground. But that's probably not something that a lot of people know about. Just
How
saying.
far away is this city, would you say, if we followed the river?
Well, you have to sail down it, you see. There was a man who came through here. He's one of the brothers. You might be able to find him. And he brought with him a smuggling boat. And the smuggling boat could lay its mast down flat, and he would lay down flat along the bow for days at a time, he said, and drift down the river and make his way through the mountain that way. And he used to, and with it we would go and visit the Vargir. We'd pull our way back, or he would rather, with supplies. But I don't think it's too far. Maybe a day or so.
Good to know. Wouldn't happen to have a boat nearby, would you? That you would know of?
He would like point out the window of the thing to a boat that is currently covered in rocks.
Ah, typical. Well, I will thank you for the chat and the game of dice. You have a good night. Then I get up, go back to my table, and info dump.
Nice.
Mhm.
He'll go back to singing and kind of being a crazy dude and all that sort of thing. All right, guys. So you all get your short rest in there. What do you want to do? What's the plan? What's the overall plan here, everybody? Out of character. You don't have to talk about it in character, but like, what's everybody kind of feeling here? Are you guys feeling going on beyond the wall? Are you guys gonna try and dig around with the Paladins some more? Or you want to try and like clear some rocks out of the way and run the hell out of here? Like, what's the play, guys?
Let's get through those doors, I think, was the...
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely curious to... I'd like to do a little more investigating of some of these other areas.
Yeah.
You know, the church, this like little weird maze garden thing.
Don't worry about that little weird maze garden thing. That thing is awesome, but we're not going to concern ourselves with this game. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I had plans for it. It's like plot hooks in Game of Thrones, right? We had plans for it, but they didn't take root, and now we're just gonna like cast it aside. Sorry, womp womp.
Forget about that.
The fucking tunnel dragon's just gonna roll up in the final episode and just incinerate that thing and all of its plot hooks.
Yeah, all of the shit that you had planned for that, no.
Yeah.
But also potentially if there's anything to look into with the wytch communication bucket.
Mm.
I'm very curious.
Okay. Yeah.
Got that witch on speed dial.
Do you want to sneak up there and like send the witch a message in a bucket?
Oh God, I would love that. I don't know what kind of goddamn message I would send to the witch.
Give me a stealth roll. Let's talk about it. Give me a stealth roll while you think about it.
Okay.
I love it. I'm real into the idea of it.
Oh wait, let me do the. Pretty good. Wow, that sucks.
Oh God. You don't do well, so as you go up there, you know, you kind of pass by Captain Amelia's quarters, and she'll be like, "Oh, this is," and she'll kind of like almost like in a tour guide sort of way, like whenever she was like on break, but then you like stumble into their section, so like she has to like start like telling you about what's happening there, right? She'll be like, "Oh, yeah, we used to send messages to the witch occasionally. Correspondence was required. And so we came up with this system here." She just kind of like is watching you a little bit. Which probably doesn't make it too like easy to send a message to her, sorry.
Why don't you talk to her anymore?
We lost too many whenever we tried to siege her home. Siege her, like, fort. She wouldn't say home. She'd say fort.
Well, you can communicate with her. What's stopping you from doing that? And what's the point of sieging her?
We have to stop her attacks. She keeps us on her toes all the time with her aberrations. There's often not much time for writing letters anymore. in the beginning she was off and trying to cut a deal, but she is no longer quite so receptive to the idea.
Can you tell me again why she must remain imprisoned?
She holds information that we need. She is said to know the whereabouts of Feosanari himself. Like a living deity on the material plane, which is kind of like of importance to the order, right?
So he's like a deity, but he's like a lower level though. So he's like
a demigod, like
demigod status
avatar,
sort of thing.
Like
okay,
yeah,
cool.
Exactly.
Okay.
A saint, sort of, if you will.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Seems. Well, it reminds me of something my friend said earlier. You get more flies with honey than vinegar. If you can't communicate with her, she's not giving you anything, and your sieges have only borne death and no useful fruit, then why don't you try a different strategy? What's the point of this?
This is our sacred duty.
That's a bad reason.
She's gonna get angry with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have my charisma sucks. I don't have any tact at all.
Yeah, people do dumb shit because they're sworn to it, man. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Yeah. Just Luvon disagrees on a fundamental level.
Like, I know it doesn't make sense as a person. Like, I'm fully aware it doesn't make sense, but people do crazy stuff sometimes. All right. So it sounds like you guys really want to go on the other side of that door.
I mean, the artificer, like the prospector, is thinking, yeah, I could potentially fabricate a boat, right, and just like peace out to the Devergar, city.
Yeah.
Devargir,
Devargir,
city. But I'm not sure that I would even like reveal that is possible.
Yeah.
Because I want to get through that door.
Hell yeah.
I think Bane Radosh would like quietly advocate that like the witch is probably like bad, but these paladins also are just like not holding like our best interests to heart, right? So like them insisting that she can't die until she reveals this other information seems to be kind of like not our problem.
Right.
Let's go through the door, then see what the witch is about.
Okay. How are you guys gonna get through that door? So what's the plan? I think Tiberious could probably get you through.
Bane Radosh just suggests the dumb thing, which is just to lie to the paladins and tell them that we will go convince the witch to give up the location.
Ooh.
Right, which is like a terrible plan, and no one would actually believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless...
Yeah. Tiberious,
I mean,
what do you think?
I already spoke to I spoke to her that I have to speak to my compatriots. If he's speaking to her, then you can just assume that he speaks with authority for me.
Nice.
Oh, I was just kind of like floating that idea to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Bane Radosh is like both like generally dumb and like ill-spoken.
All right.
I got confused with you guys' voices. I thought that was Gallows.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That would sometimes the simplest thing is correct. I wouldn't put that past.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what to tell them.
I like that idea. I mean, I'm down for it. We'll bring.
Hey, where's Gallows? He's been gone quite a bit.
Yeah, I
Think
would.
it's mostly prospecting.
Yeah, it's prospecting a bit, dousing around. Then I would sort of come back and just. But again, Gallows is not actually charismatic, right? So I don't think he like plays a leading role. He just tries to like sort of mastermind things, probably unsuccessfully a lot of the
Yeah, with the
time,
point.
right?
It's not a people's person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a big idea.
I'm not the face. I'm just sort of behind the scenes guy.
Right.
So, how was your air? Did you have a good think?
I would just like look you in the eye and say, my trust in our saviors is waning. But I don't think that we have any other exit beside the door. And I know that there's like the river and stuff like that. I'm like trying to sell the door, basically.
Well, I don't see any other boats around here, so maybe we can get more answers inside.
If this witch is as powerful as they say, perhaps she can merely spirit us away back to the surface, back to our destination. In fact,
The madman said that there was a portal at the top of the pyramid.
so he did. Let's see what this witch's asking price is.
Nice.
Well, are you gentlemen ready to go figure out what we can do here?
Yeah, let's fucking do
Yeah, you mean to just like go have a quick discussion with the Paladins to see if we can convince them to let us through?
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah,
at
it
this
seems
point,
good.
now that we're rested, we got some stew
Yeah.
in us, we would
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that
Try
was
to
just a
make,
short rest, right? We're not trying to like sit
Yeah.
here and get like beat again.
That was a short.
Nah.
Perfect.
Big shorty.
Good old short rest. Let's do this. So yeah, you can go and find Amelia. She's very easy to find. She's standing on the bridge. They're always waiting for the next attack to take place. What do you guys want to tell her? What's the plan here, gang?
Amelia, ever vigilant, standing at your post, I presume.
Yes. Brave
Well-
hero. The one sent to us by our lord.
Well, I spoke to my compatriots, and they are receptive of our whatever you need down here. They will help, but unfortunately, they are not followers. They are businessmen. For their time,
Yeah.
they require some form of payment. And as I am under contract with them, I would have to, unfortunately, ask for some type of payment for dealing with our little problem. And I gesture towards the this keep in the background.
Right.
Hell yeah, love this guy.
Yeah. You seek to deal with the witch.
I believe I was sent here for a reason. I believe he graced my sword and yours today with that holy fire for a purpose. I believe this is a message saying she needs to be destroyed.
She
And
kind of
as I say that, I ignite my sword.
nice. Okay. Yeah. Her eyes like widen. You could see like the wrinkles in her face. Like just by the green light of the sword. And she'll say like, "Yes, the time has come. You are the chosen. Please, we will go with you. You will lead us, lead the charge, lead the final siege against that cruel witch."
I would love to. Unfortunately, this gentleman right here, I point to Sam,
Yeah.
has
Mhm.
the contract. Believe you two can come to some type of agreement.
Yeah, the Prospector will step up. I don't know what they have that is of value to us, right? Do they have gold, Craig, that we can tell?
Give me all your shoes.
Yeah, these guys don't have. It doesn't seem like they have much. They have good armor. Like their armor is nice. It's definitely like valuable. Most of them have like full plate and shit like that, and like half plate and things like. So they do have good armor.
Yo,
Yeah,
they got that half plate.
getting that half plate.
The Prospector would just say like, we'll have our pick of the equipment and the supplies from our caravan that you've recovered in return for vanquishing this threat.
She kind of like will look and say like it's whenever you mention like the supplies from the caravan, she'll like take a second but then finally come and say like it's a deal.
Yeah, so the Prospector will just sort of, dramatically like cock the caster rifle fucking Eldritch Cannon thing that he has, and then start like walking towards the door, but just like tell Amelia or one of them to like open the door for us.
Nice, yeah. She'll give like a signal and like clap, and like Paladins will gather around and like begin applaud. They won't applaud, they'll like salute, they'll give like the Palamedian salute and probably like have you guys walk they'll form like a nice like London Bridge style formation with their swords, whatever that's called. It's like a military wedding thing, right? Where like the people pull out their swords and people walk under it, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, like an Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, like an Eiffel Tower. London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And they'll open the gates for you and you can proceed to the sands. The sands here are strange. It doesn't quite look exactly like sand from the desert. There's a lot of shit going on out here, guys. I'm sorry. But it doesn't look the same as sand from the desert because it twinkles. It has a strange kind of like gleam to it where it reflects the pale light cast from the coatl above in strange gleams. Almost immediately, there's a couple things you can see here. Off in the distance, there are many half-sunken statues of paladins, right? Partially buried beneath these sands. Captured in moments of like fright as they have their arms like raised and swords out. Behind them, snorting, you can see it. I'm going to zoom in on it because it's fucking awesome, because Gorgons are cool.
It's that goddamn Gorgon.
That goddamn Gorgon is out here.
That was in character. Bane Raydosh says that. It's that goddamn Gorgon.
It's that goddamn Gorgon. And also, as you set foot out onto the sands, rising up in the forms of men, are these ghostly sand golems made of this twinkling dream sand.
Right? Whoops. All right. We shut the door as quickly as possible.
Yeah. You hear a voice echoing way off here. I'll ping you guys to it. Right. This is a staircase, like a kind of twisting staircase that leads upwards towards Yorda's house. Okay. I just sort of dropped you out here. If you guys want to form up, we still got the tank with us too, so that makes for like a little bit of an added bonus. But let's go ahead and roll some initiatives here, gang. Let's do it.
Tiberious, what's the chance that you can convince this witch that like we will, release her if she lets us pass, or something along those lines,
Well, I have a silver tongue, but
Dude, just convincing
not
the
outside
witch
the
that,
realm of possibilities.
convincing the witch that we also serve her deity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like it'd be easier to kill these paladins than kill the witch at this point. I'm not sure.
The voice, there's like a voice like calling out from on top, like through like a bullhorn, like, those of you who seek to do harm to Yorta will be trapped forever in an everlasting dream, unable to determine reality and your dream state. Sam, you got a 14. Cool, good.
Mhm.
All right, everybody, let's do this. A lot of stuff going on here. Bane, Radosh, it looks like you're at the top of the initiative. The golem, or the Gorgon like snorts at you guys. Can you start off, Bane, with a perception roll for me?
Yeah, dude. I can do some of that stuff. Perception is...
Okay.
Yeah, like that 11, you know.
Nice. Yeah, you can see the Gorgon snorting off there in the distance, getting ready to charge. You can see these humanoid figures burst up out of the sand.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
All right. Yeah, Bane Radosh has never fought a Gorgon before. Bane Radosh also doesn't really intend to make today the day that he starts fighting Gorgons.
Right.
Bane Radosh is probably more interested in just kind of trying to see if he can get to that staircase.
Okay, yeah, totally. That's
he might advance to a location that looks like this with that warhammer ready to go.
okay.
And we were real quick, we were able to like swap out some armor here at some point, right?
Yeah, if you're trying to get different armor. Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So here's the
that's fine.
thing. Bane Radosh fundamentally has the medium armor mastery feat.
Okay.
So just so you're aware, if I can get my hands on that filthy half plate, it's not 15 plus 2 imposing disadvantage. It's 15 plus 3 no disadvantage.
Nice. Okay, that's fine. I like
And
that.
then I also have that defense fighting style, so I'm just on 19 AC.
Oh, damn, dude. Nice, good. I love it.
This motherfucker's gonna die for that half plate.
Yeah, dude. I'm here for it, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so if that's the case, would run forward to this first kind of sand apparition sort of creature,
Yeah,
and I don't even know what this is going to do, but Bane is just hoping that it's a little bit more material than it kind of looks right off the bat.
Yeah.
And he's going to attempt to just hit it with that warhammer.
Yeah.
Definitely like versatile, right? Because there's no reason to be holding a torch in here right now.
No,
This is still
no.
like well illuminated, yeah?
Absolutely.
Let's get that 19 in here.
19 is definitely gonna hit.
Min damage.
Big 4, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm not
You
sorry.
know it. No, it's good. Swallow me whole.
Oh, shit, brother. You ever been stuck in quicksand before?
Bane Radosh was not planning to get stuck in quicksand today.
As you punch-a-size this thing, you charge forth Warhammer in hand, taking that swing. You punch, like, a bucket full of sand out of this thing's body, and then you realize that below you, like, your footing starts to give way as the ground beneath you turns into some gross-ass quicksand.
As a wise man once said, life comes at you fast.
You're sinking. You might drown in this shit eventually.
Yeah.
Tiberious, it is your turn, sir. You can see that the area around this guy is quicksand.
Yeah, I would have like barked that like about like losing my footing.
Around the circle is
Yes.
quicksand? Okay,
That one,
gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the dash action.
Also, even before you dash, can you make a perception roll for me real quick? This might change
Sure.
up what you want to do.
Oh, holy fuck! How do you get 2 like clicks on that arrow? That was fucking sick.
If you right-click it,
Whoa! I did not know that. Amazing.
yeah, it's awesome.
Is that a premium feature?
No, it's not even. Perception. Okay, cool. Yeah, you just see the Gorgon off in the distance, and this, like the group here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna try to push past
Okay.
and swing around this guy. 60 feet. Boop.
Okay.
Bonus action, cast a hex on him.
Nice. Great. He is
Uh,
hexed.
With dexterity. Boop. That's my turn.
Cool. Sounds good. Where's my hex? There it is. Good. We got the Prospector. Gallows.
Oh yeah. Prospector's gonna move up. Yeah, go ahead.
Perception first. Perception before
Yep.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait to see who's gonna
That's
see
just
it.
a raw d20 for me. Nah, I'm not
Man,
seeing it, dude.
Okay, not seeing it.
Prospector's going to move to maybe like here. Let me check it again. Is sort of measuring the distance. No, I'm going to have to move a little more than that. Is going to move from here to probably here or so, using like half his move. Okay. And then from here is going to look at this motherfucking Gorgon and like probably like slow walk through the sand just sort of like towards this Gorgon.
Yeah.
And take this cartridge of like black fluid of just like black blood of the earth and like put it into the Eldritch Cannon as a sort of way of casting here. And is going to use his action to send a grease bolt over to that Gorgon. So it's going to need to make a 10-foot square around that Gorgon. Is going to be difficult terrain, so it's going to slow its movement. And when the grease appears, any creature in that area has to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Oh my god.
Did you just hit that boy with some Texas tea?
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. That's right. I'm going full Daniel Plainview right now. I'm going to just fucking put oil on that motherfucker.
Do you see how it rolled a nat 1?
But yeah, I love that shit. I feel so fucking good.
Dude, slipping
which
in
one was
oil
this?
on the dream sands is
Dude.
is really
The
awesome.
way it just soaks, just like the way it like soaks down into the sands and turns it into difficult terrain, I think is really good.
Yeah.
I think that I can still take a bonus action to. I don't even. Maybe it's. It seems too crazy. I don't know if I can do that. This whole fucking artillerist like thing seems insane. So I will just do that because it seems legitimate, and then can. No, I as far as I can tell, I can still use a bonus action to like use the Eldritch Cannon to like send a force bolt at this motherfucker, right?
Sure. Which guy? This dude?
Actually no. I'll send it at this guy here.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
And that's gonna be a nat 1 on the attack. It's okay. I'm like plodding through this sand. I'm fucking up. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna just keep walking in this direction anyway. Oops, sorry, I can't go that far. To about here. Yoink, like that. Oops, like that.
All right. Next is
But just making an attempt to slow down this motherfucking Gorgon with the grease.
Right. Very good. Let's get this going here. Pretty excited about what's gonna happen next. Okay. Cool. Next up is the Sand People's turns. Let's start off. Ross, can you give me the sweet wisdom saving throw, please?
Dude, I was hoping for this.
So excited right now.
10.
Perfect, good. We're gonna send you. What's gonna happen?
Going to that dream world?
You're going to the dream world, man.
Dude, that's so good.
Where is it? Boop. How do I? Oh, man, there's a way for me to do it, and I always... There it is. Whoa.
I only play this character when, like, I want to have to grapple with the realities of, like, bad shit happening to a very normal person.
Did you make it to the dream world? Did I send you there successfully? Or
Yeah, dude, I'm here. This is, I assume this is, like, you're able to pick out, like, a separate layer for individual players.
Uh-huh.
So you can just, like, banish them to the Shadow Realm
You've
or
been
whatever.
banished. You're in the dream world now.
Dude, I don't see anything. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
dude,
don't.
I'm here for
Fuck
this.
up, dude.
Yeah, you don't. It's because you're not in the dream world, dude.
Whack, dude.
What happens is, as this dude starts pouring sand, as you start to, like, eat this sand...
Just, like, straight into my mouth.
This is Aether Sand, dude. This is the memories of people that manifests on the material plane as people travel to and from the astral plane,
Nice.
right? So this entire desert, you realize this immediately upon entering the dream world.
Yeah.
No one has to tell it to you or explain it to you. You just know it. This is all just memories and dreams of people from being on the astral plane, and the grains of sand that make up this desert are entirely like dreams and memories, right?
Yeah, basically, I just, like, went down a YouTube hole at 3 a.m. And I'll be gone for days.
Let's do.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, dude.
Let's try and see. Let's see if we can hit Tiberious with something nasty here. So, Tiberious, that guy's gonna turn around. He's gonna try to smack you. What's your armor class looking like, man?
17.
He's not gonna hit you. So his sandy arm comes towards you, but as it kicks up this sand, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Sure. Boop.
Oh no. You get a little bit of sand in your eyes there, man. As the sand hits into your face, again, like inhaling this stuff or getting it into your eyes or like tasting it any way, anywhere is going to send you somewhere else. Oh wait, shit, I'm fucking it up. Oh no. Oh god, It's an honor that you guys let me be a dungeon master for you guys sometimes, because me and technology is just like a never-ending war. Why can't I grab these names right now?
Man, I remember when you just had to have graph paper on the fucking carpet, you know?
Yeah, man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm trying to send people to different layers. Shit, fucking other planes. Just trying to grab your names, though. Why can't I get a hold of Tiberius's name? This is really sad. I'm really sad about it. I have no idea what I've done here and why I can't do it. Oh my god, I'm freaking out.
You're not just, like, on my layer or something, are you, right?
No, you're on a different page. There's... I have to be able to grab your name at the bottom, and then
Yeah.
I managed somehow to move... There we go.
Got him.
Alright, got him. Sorry, guys, that was...
Oh, good.
Absurd. Okay, Tiberious. Boom. The Dream Realm. Are you there? Did you make it?
Yep.
Nice. See if we got people in here. Good. And that's that. And then this Sandman is going to come around and he's also going to make an attack on Sam. So let's do bang.
I only got that AC 14.
All
I
right.
got the chain shirt.
Let's see if we can do it. Oh shit. That's gonna hit.
Ouch.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
You've already taken some damage, right?
I'm mostly okay now. I got good rolls in the short rest. So.
But how does that 9 damage taste?
Oof. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. I don't like that at all.
And can you make a wisdom save for me?
That's gonna put me at a thick 12 hit points remaining. Wisdom save?
Yes. We're seeing who gets banished to
don't-
the dream realm here.
I don't like that. I get an 11.
Not there. Everybody's just gonna start dreaming.
Dude, we're gonna have the whole team here.
Yeah, dude.
Dream
Invite all
Realm
my friends
probably
over.
a better reality than the Gorgon, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sam, did you make it to the dream world?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well,
Well, I don't know. I don't see my dude on here. I
No,
see.
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
only Tiberious.
Okay, I see Tiberious at the middle at the core of the dream world. But
Yes.
that's all I see.
I'm
That's
the
good.
center
I
of the
kind of
universe.
like that. That's fine.
Yeah. Yes. That seems good.
I like the uncertainty surrounding all of this.
Dane, Luvon, it's your turn. Can you start off with a hot perception roll for me?
Okay, sure. This is great so far. Can I see any of these guys? Are they still here?
Yeah, they're slowly sinking into quicksand.
Okay. Okay.
It's good though. You got to try it.
Let's see. Oh my god!
Nobody sees it.
Wow, dude.
Oh no.
That's a top 3 Dane roll all time.
Do you have any reasons
Yeah.
as to why you might have advantage on said roll?
What am I trying to see?
So
I have
he's
such a lot.
probably been the only one of us that's seen over the wall to begin with. He's the only person familiar with any of this stuff because he's the one that went up in the tower.
He's
That's
got those
true.
elf eyes, dude. He's got.
Yeah.
Wait, don't elves? Wait, sorry. Don't elves get advantage on perception checks? Rules as written.
I think
I get I just get proficiency with perception.
Yeah, that's like a 3-5
Oh, you're right.
thing.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My bad.
that's fine. Okay. Oh, all
You
right.
want me
No,
to try
no.
to get?
It's good.
No, just give it to him. Just let him have it.
Just give it to him. Just give it to him.
Yeah, dude.
Nah. We got.
So
another
if
round.
anything, the elf might be like more resistant to the dream effect, though.
That's true. That is true.
Hey, listen, I have advantage against being charmed, and you can't put me to sleep by magic. So
Yeah,
that's
what's
the
up?
True.
Can't be put to sleep by magic. Just drown in sand instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different, but is it?
Sand Drowner. The band there. Send that in. Okay. Bane though. Okay, so what do you want to do with the rest of your turn? You messed up the perception. You see the Gorgon off in the distance.
I'm spotting this beast over here.
And I mean you see your friends getting pulled into the quicksand around these sand golems as well. But
Yeah, that's not like awesome. How do I pull like the distance?
if you go to there's like the magnifying glass, it's the thing below the magnifying glass. You can click that, and then you can click and hold. They'll give you all kinds of crazy things.
Interesting.
Sam, I'm
Okay.
really afraid of what you might have sent me. Oh, dude.
Shit though. Did it look like either of these boyos here got damaged before they started sinking in my good friends?
Well, the one Sam's attack missed, and then this other one did get about a bucket load of sand punched out of it.
Okay. Oh, and what about the one on Tiberious up here?
The one that's on Tiberious just moved up to it.
Okay. Oh, beans. It's not looking good there, friendos.
Nah.
I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know.
we made some choices. I can't even see the map anymore, right? All I have is the dream plane now, right? Like,
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, like, maybe I'll move up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, y'all, strength isn't my thing. So if you expect me to pull your heavy asses out of the quicksand, like, it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna get sucked in. Like, I mean, I could throw you some rope, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, dude, we're doing some Lost in Space shit right now. We have to go through the planet, okay? We have to go deeper into the dream realm in order to escape this fucking dungeon.
Unfortunately, Luvon has 0 frame of reference for any of this and is kind of panicking a little bit. Shit. I think what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, what you got, man?
I'm gonna try and blast this idiot that got some sand punched out of him over here.
Okay. Sounds good.
At least for now, maybe try and kill that guy.
Yeah.
See if I can't stem off this sinking. Oh, fucking. I still just want to do it manual. Let's do it the way of the future. Baby.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good damage. Not bad.
Not great. Twos
not
on
great.
both the
Honestly,
dice.
Not great, I guess.
It's kind of a bummer.
I just like that you heard it.
I did do some hurt.
You blast this thing. Oh man, I wish there was.
But I'm getting nervous. I might start to ready some rope to toss to one of these boys.
Oh shit! That was supposed to be a beam of sand coming out of him. Let's do a bomb of sand. There we go. That's good. Bomb of smoke. Yeah, you can get the rope. You're gonna get rope ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rope ready. Nice. I'm a little concerned that this isn't gonna work.
The Gorgon is going to see this other dude over here, right? This giant robot that also kind of looks like a Minotaur Gorgon. The Gorgon is going to charge it and just trample over and shatter these half-buried statues that are petrified paladins.
Oof.
Wait. I want to make clear that I think it's fine, right? But it needs to move use more than 20 feet just to get through the grease at all.
Oh shit. Okay, that's a good point. Okay.
But it doesn't have to make if it can move that far with the difficult terrain, then it's fine. It's no big deal. It's just that the grease is going to sort of impede it a little bit. And if it were to not be able to move that much and would end its turn there, it would have to do the dex save again for prone. But it's cool because that grease doesn't require concentration. It just goes after casting.
Yep.
Grease on sand is the craziest nonsense.
Yeah. Just
you
making
love
that
it.
frictionless surface, right?
It's beautiful.
It should still be able to get there because it's got that sweet,
that's what I figured.
Gorgon charge power, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna get there, and it's gonna start doing battle with Bass. What remains of him? It's gonna be Bane Radosh's turn, as he is on the dreamscape. Shapes, stardust, everything kind of starts to swirl around you. And you can hear this voice saying, "You've crossed into my domain.
Yeah.
What is it that you seek here?"
Is this the witch?
This is definitely the witch talking.
All right.
To you.
Yeah, Bane Radosh is just full mask off. He's like, we got to get away from those paladins. I seek only passage out of this realm.
Then you only need to drink deep of the sand.
I think Bane Radosh is just too fucking literal for that. And just says that doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's good.
And wants to fail another will save.
Nice. That's fine. Yeah, you can throw a wisdom saving throw for me.
Thank you.
See if we can bring you back to the realm.
Nope.
Oh no.
Good.
How many hit points do you have, bud?
I think I'm still sitting at like 19 or
that's
so.
not bad.
Toss 2 hit die on
Nice.
that short rest.
That's a nice little 8 damage for you as you just
Nice.
start sand drowning a little bit.
Oh, dude.
Tiberious, sir, it is your turn. You hear the same voice calling out to you. It is, you know it. You can feel it like in your mind. The information penetrates your brain. The witch, Yorta, from her apartment up above, is calling out and saying, like, what business do you have crossing into my domain?
Are we just like floating in the astral sea right now, or?
Yeah, man.
We've come to bargain.
What do you have to offer to me?
Your freedom.
I come and go as I please, you see. I already have my freedom. What else do you have to offer?
The lives of every paladin here.
Oh?
We can bring them to you.
Hmm.
You can have them under your thumb,
Oh,
inside your domain, so they can't escape.
Mm-hmm.
you would do that?
I have no allegiance to them. I only care for my employers and my compatriots.
Deal. Deal. Can you make a not constitution, sorry, wisdom saving throw with advantage for me?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
I said with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. Oh no. Oh
Superhero.
no. You're gonna take the damage, but you will come out of the trance. Right? So, we'll get you back here. A little bit of damage. Ah, not bad. Only 4 damage. You cough and like sputter, spitting up astral sand. And yeah. Is there anything else you want to do for the turn as you kind of like come back to?
I'm not on the right layer, but I would probably. Are these things still assailing us, or are they?
The one that's in front of you doesn't seem to be attacking. Oh, I moved Sam back. That's what I did. I moved the wrong person. Shame on you.
Alright, I'm gonna.
There you go.
I'm
There you
assuming I'm gonna run towards the closest person I can and try to grab them as they're sinking into the sand.
Nice. I think that's gonna be the Prospector over there.
Okay, Gallus, I'm gonna grab onto your torso and try to prevent you from
Oh
sinking.
yeah.
Nice. Can you do
Okay.
athletics for me, please?
Athletics.
Yeah, that's good. You can drag him out. You can at least keep him from getting pulled under more. So he'll be all right. He'll be okay from damage. The Prospector, you are still having this hallucination here. Can you make your wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep. 10 on the dot.
Yeah, you're still dreaming a little bit.
That's okay. Yeah.
You can
Good.
hear
Hell yeah.
the witch say, "Your friend has cut a bargain, and I know the kind of man that you are. He has pledged to bring to me the Paladins. If he should not follow through on this, then understand that I will keep you alive for as long as I possibly can. I will do everything in my witchy power," she doesn't say witchy, "in my arcane power to extend your life beyond its natural means, and I will see to it that you never make another silver coin." Should he
Yeah,
not
the
follow
Prospector-
through on his deal.
The Prospector would say, in that case, it seems that we have a partnership. We have shared goals.
And just like that, we became evil.
To be honest, the Prospector is like written as chaotic evil on the page of my character sheet.
Good, I'm lawful evil.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
But I think the Prospector would say, "What can you promise us at the price of the Paladins?"
I'll let you leave this cave for one. You won't be stuck in this void forever. What else is it that you seek? Should you desire, you may join me at my table. You seem like an interesting fellow to have about.
I would seek to join your table, perhaps for a meal.
A cup of tea?
That would do.
You'll also, maybe he's pulling you up, right? So you have Tiberious pulling you out of the sand. So you're good from drowning in sand, and you'll snap out of your hallucination here. Do you want to make an athletics with advantage if you want to, since Tiberious is helping you get out of the sand, to pull yourself out the rest of the way?
Mm-hmm. Bad roll, but
oh god, yeah.
Maybe eventually make it up there. Oh, sorry, with advantage.
With advantage. There you go.
10,
all right.
10.
Yeah, you can climb the rest of the way out. That's fine. Troop. The sand people will stop attacking you. Their aura of quicksand goes away. Maybe, yeah. It should be going away.
We don't know any evil shit that this witch is doing, right? Other than her being, like, allied in some way with, like, the Hitler of this, centuries ago war or whatever?
Not centuries ago, more like 30 years ago. So not that long ago.
Oh, okay.
Like, very much, like, probably within the lifespan of your characters.
In that case.
But yeah, and the sand people will stop attacking. It's going to go to Luvon's turn. Can you make another perception roll for me, Luvon?
Yeah. Perception roll.
Maybe that's it.
You see it across the way over here. Beep. Stuck into the Gorgon's hide is like the blade of a glaive, broken off, stuck into it. Just want to point that out there for you.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, does anything about it stand out other than?
It's pretty big. It's like pretty serious. It's a really awesome looking like blade of a glaive. It's like definitely jammed in there real deep. But other than that, kind of hard to tell. It maybe looks like it's probably causing the Gorgon pain, right? Not that Bass isn't also causing the Gorgon pain right now.
Interesting. My turn though?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think first things first, let me toss this rope over to my good man Bane and try and pull him up out of this hole.
Hell yeah.
What do you want for that?
You could just go over and start pulling him out. Can you do athletics? He's kind of on the edge of it.
Can do athletics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good.
Ruh-roh.
And
Just
that's
try.
My
Oh,
strength
God.
is 10, and that's a 4.
Oh, no. That's fine. You move over and start pulling Bane. Actually, yeah, you can start pulling him out. But the quicksand has mostly stopped, though, too, right? So it's he'll get there. He's not drowning into it. He's just kind of like buried like how you would bury somebody at the beach, right?
It's shaped like a mermaid.
Yeah, nicely shaped like a mermaid there. The Gorgon...
You mean like bury a dead body at the beach?
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. The Gorgon and Bass are just going to continue to duke it out.
I like that combo, right? Like that's like they're like basically two machines, right? Isn't the Gorgon also sort of like a fucking iron monster?
I know, man. It makes me real sad that Jeremy left, dude. Like, right? Like.
No, but this is the best way. If he's gonna go out, this is the best way for it. I feel like
Exactly.
Toe to toe with another machine monster.
We're at the top of the initiative here, but at the same time, right? We're also kind of winding down on our time, and I feel like the path of what happens next is very clear to us. So if it's cool with you guys, if this were a movie, I'm imagining you have this sort of like very ominous thing where you dig yourselves up out of the dream sand, you pull yourself out of the dream world after having cut a deal with the witch. Okay? So to surmise everything and pull it all together, I would like to hear everybody's take on how it goes down, because it sounds like everybody here is willing to sell out the Paladins to Yorta. Or maybe not everybody, but the Prospector and Tiberious for sure. So in closing, as we wrap things up, Tiberious, how do you think that shapes out, man? Like, what's that look like? As you are the one who has like the most influence over the Paladins, like, what are you gonna say to them that's gonna get them to come out here?
I mean, I'm probably just gonna try to convince them that the threat is neutralized, and come on in, come seal her away. I need the prayers of
Theosinari.
you hear us. And they come in and I slam the gate shut.
Ooh, that's good. Can you do one more persuasion roll for me?
Sure.
With advantage. Yep. You can rock that actor feat on that.
Are we I'm gonna cast if I already have it. I was gonna cast Friends on her.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's legit. You can totally cast it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to push.
Persuasion, right?
Yes, please.
And,
oh man, dude,
you're
killing these rolls tonight, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's sick.
Badass. Everybody again like salutes you. They like bang their swords on their shields and cheer. They let out like this kind of like mighty call to Palamedes and their saint Theosinari. And they'll start to like traverse across the sands, right? Prospector, what does the final scene here look like to you?
The Prospector's always looking for the next sort of score, right? So he's like looking around here. He's like, running the sand through his hands and shit like that, trying to figure out like what is the fucking fortune to be had in this place. In interacting with Yorta or anything like that, do I see is there anything that I can try to latch onto in terms of like wealth in this, on this side of the wall?
You look up to the like Yorta's house, right? This like nice apartment up on high, and from where you're positioned, looking down upon you from the balcony is a marble alabaster golem, another golem, right? But made of like white stone. This is Mother, right?
Oh shit, this is Mother. Yeah.
And
Okay.
she'll
Right,
just
right,
kind of
right.
like extend an arm out, and you can see the like this sort of like reflective hand like gesture for you to come up, right? To come up the stairs to the gilded apartment. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
ascend the fucking escalator, as it were.
Yeah. I would do that. Yes.
I love it. Bane Radosh. What's the endgame scenario here for you, man? What's it all look like?
Bane's just trying to survive right now. Doesn't have like bigger picture kind of understandings of things. Would be happy to finally get yanked out of the sand and would like cough it up for a couple of minutes basically. Would be happy to not get immediately run down by this Gorgon, and would think that if there are some like very misguided paladins that have to kind of get handed over to this witch, that they probably like weren't doing that much anyway. Like he can internally justify that. He can do the mental gymnastics needed. He's not a good dude, right?
Yeah.
I think overall though, Bane would be looking forward to just like putting this episode behind him.
Yeah.
And would probably try to convince the Prospector that like any like cave work is for the dwarves from now on.
Would you try to like ascend the staircase with the Prospector?
Unless he has to like go help with the paladin issue. Like he doesn't really want to have that kind of like sort of Damocles hanging over him, of like the witch constantly being able to pull the strings and yank him back down into the sand realm again.
Yeah.
And his methods would be significantly, more obtuse.
Yeah.
Than would like Tiberious, right? So like if Tiberious can convince some of them to come, that's fine, and the rest of them will just kind of get bludgeoned and dragged into the sand or whatever.
Yeah. Nice. And then Luvon.
Yeah, Luvon definitely has a lot more of a problem with all of this.
I do have a thing that might happen that you might be interested in having happen.
Yeah, I'm interested. What do you?
The tunnel dragon.
Oh yes.
Bursting through the cave walls, as the Sand People's army, as the army of like Dream Sand People and like the Paladins march out, like erupting out of the like wall of the cavern, leaving a very visible exit. Right?
Yes, absolutely. That's perfect. Yeah, fucking 100%. Luvon, is some kind of somewhere between, chaotic good, neutral. This is a lot. This is not what he was signing up for. He's really not down with sacrificing all these paladins. If there is an exit, that is all that he cares about. The good tunnel dragon giveth, and I'm gonna reap those tunnel fruits, my dudes. I'm the fuck out of here.
Oh shit!
Tunnel fruits.
Get that tunnel honey.
Tunnel
Give me that
honey.
tunnel
Oh
honey.
my
Fuck, dude, the
god,
tunnel honey.
that's dirty. That's how it goes then, right? That's kind of how this crazy one shot of a game ends, I think. Is everybody is in like a very crazy place. Tiberious, you could also probably like ascend the staircase and join Yorta, or you could like hang out and mess with whatever's left over of the order after the tunnel dragon and the sand people like deal with them. you could leave and walk away. You could stay. I assume. I'm
Mission
thinking.
accomplished. I kept them safe. Did my job as the escort, the guard.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Just bad method, but it worked.
And
More than satisfactory performance.
that's where the game ends, guys. I hope that's good. I hope that's a good ending for you.